But anyways, I'm just saying, like, there was a dog at the Rustic Inn, and it's sitting there and it's like at its owner's feet, and I get so distracted because I'm trying to talk to Waldron about the movie we're working on, and I'm
what movie?
Can't tell you.
What movie?
Can't tell you. Edgar Wright will go pissed.
Wow, a movie.
What a fucking.
Is it Gumby?
It's as dumb. I
like Gumby.
I'm still writing shit that dumb, yes, for hire, which means for getting fired a year from now. But I was distracted by this dog because I was like, there's a dog in a bar. Like I know that someone's eventually going to step on its tail or something. It drives me nuts. But I was just watching the dog. And it's just like, there's all this fucking music playing and there's people talking. And I was just wondering, what is the dog like? How does it stay sane? And also, if it understands, does it understand that the jukebox is playing like, oh, that's like a guy. They like to listen to each other bark. And then they must be really pissed, like, because we're like when we get mad that they're barking, they're like, I can't fucking say one thing around here. Like these people are always talking. Yeah. Well, they're not talking; they're listening to talking.
Well, dogs react to different sounds differently. Like Lolly will. There's cars driving all over the place. Whatever, people are walking down like that, down the sidewalk. She doesn't give a shit. Skateboard, she goes fucking nuts, man. She does not like skateboard sounds. When she hears the click, 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 I'm going down the side, goes fucking crazy. Goes fucking crazy. Here's the dump truck, goes fucking crazy. Here's the bus, I don't care. I don't care. Here's a bicycle. I don't give a shit. What is that? It's a bike.
That's got to be frequency stuff. Like
yeah, but it's like when we were talking about this like a couple times. Now that there's like HD screens and things like that, more and more dogs are paying attention to the screen. When it was like standard def,
right?
They didn't give a shit. But now, Lolly will stare and watch TV with me and will go absolutely crazy when any kind of cartoon dog
we can't watch anything with animals in it.
Yeah,
I can't play video games with the animals in it.
No. And it's not, and it's dogs. Like Brian from Family Guy, which is a bipedal. He's like holding drinks and he's talking like that. Lolly will go, Jesus.
So she recognizes a non-quadrupedal.
Like if Goofy walked on the screen, she would go crazy, but would not give a fuck about Mickey Mouse.
Intervention episode, and there was fucking Harvey just starts going ape shit, and Ken Seeley's talking, and he's like, you gotta recover, you don't understand, this is a problem your sister has, you gotta support her, and Harvey's like, rawr, rawr, rawr. I'm like, what is it, Harvey? What is he? You don't like his enabling? And there's he's in another shitty intervention hotel. There's a fucking drawing, a shitty drawing, like just a minimalist fucking like Zen crap art, like hotel art, like idea of a dog, like piece of art on the wall. It was like a couple lines you'd use to make the shape of a dog, and he's like, arr, arr, arr.
When I was editing the Portuguese Gremlins trailer for Community.
This is my favorite joke.
And you don't know it. I've never told it. It's not a joke. It's more of an anecdote. But I will continue anyway. Lolly was sitting there next to me while we're doing it, and there's the point where the eyes change, where it's just like the gremlin looking into the screen with its cat eyes, which I went to a taxidermist and I got like real like animal eyes, and it's just the face going like a freeze frame of it, and its eyes change color. Lolly went fucking crazy, just went crazy. This like bobcat-eyed thing was looking through the magic window at her.
Yeah, I told the story on here of that, like when I was married to McGathy, she recorded Harvey, and then she airplayed it, and then she recorded him reacting to him being airplayed, and then she recorded that and then airplayed that, and I came into the room because the sounds Harvey was making were so fucking insane, because it was like he was either losing his mind or worse, gaining it.
Yeah, he was.
I think his
consciousness was infinitely expanding.
So I was like, honey, if you keep doing this thing has a jaw that can snap our throats in half. It's only kept in line by its ignorance. You're making it self-aware. It's going to be waiting for us in the kitchen one morning with the neighbor's head on a plate.
Why don't you eat out of the bowl? What? So wait a minute. When you say she's airplaying, you mean like she's was she doing video of him and then putting it on the big screen?
Yeah, she had two devices going.
Was Harvey like looking at?
Yeah, he was looking at the back of himself barking at the TV, which had a Harvey on it that was barking. The original was,
it was like Enter the Dragon with Bruce Lee.
Yeah, it was like an Infinity Harvey, and the real life Harvey was like progressively going like, I am.
Have you ever like taken like a wind up like dog toy or any kind of like, quadruped like thing that barks or winds up, a robot dog thing, and put it in front of Nigel and Harvey?
I don't remember.
I've done this with Lolly like maybe 3 times in my life with her, thinking like, this will be cute. She'll like, oh, what this cute toy. We got like this dog toy that was like all furry, and you turn it on and it walks and goes and walks and barks. Put it down. Lolly hits the fucking roof. She's just like, jeez, what is this? What is this thing? What is this? What is this thing? It has no soul. What is this? Why are you doing? Turn it off. Get it away from me. Get it away. What is this? Lolly could not handle it.
I put it out there to the fans to put that to music at some point.
Well, it's like if
send that to my Twitter account or to Harmontown.com.
Imagine if I brought in like a
we'll
robot,
pay you top dollar for that.
A robot human person walked in and just was like,
yeah, well, if octopus creatures came from outer space and the flying saucer door came open and they came out and they looked at us for a second and then they took some measurements with the octopus rulers and then they went and they went back inside and then that came down. It was like this fucked up like, hi, hello, I'm from Octopus World. My name is Frank.
It's like watching fucking Polar Express.
Did you did Lolly watch Shape of Water, and what did you think about it?
No, she didn't.
Yeah,
and she hasn't yet because she hasn't seen it. See, answer 1.
Oh, the fucking dogs. Dogs every morning.
We're going to Lighter Rose.
Every goddamn morning, 8 o'clock, I get up, I work out because I'm fucking
so
blasting
early.
my delts.
That's an early time.
And
did you get your big on?
Same time every morning, Dash, my neighbor's cat, comes over and same. It's got the same schedule.
Has a cup of coffee.
It like hangs out in my yard.
Hey,
fucking Harvey and Nigel just like these guys. Like it's just like I just what is it like? What is it like to be a dog? Like they're meeting that cat for the first time and each other for the first time every 5 minutes. Like they're just so amazed that there's a cat in the yard, and they're just like just yelling at it. Like, are they yelling, get away? Are they yelling, get over here? Like, I had a cat and they were relentless. Harvey wouldn't leave the fucking cat alone. Like, I regret it for the rest of my life, subjecting Viv to that.
I think Lolly barks at big dogs and any dog that stares her down. Like, and I don't think she's like, I'm afraid of you, so my reaction is to make a lot of noise and jump around and get you to run away because you probably will eat me. And I think your Harvey thinks he's a small dog.
I think, but I know that if I let him out when the cat was there, I know the cat would run away.
Right.
If he came running out because he's a giant dog. But I also know, and maybe this is to your point, kind of, but he wouldn't eat it. He wouldn't attack it. He would terrorize it because he's a fucking giant fucking moron. But like the cat would be traumatized, but he would like run out. He wants to play with the cat. Why do you bark at something you want to play with? What is he saying? Like,
I think he's confused.
Friends.
I think he's running up and going, "Are you a friend? Are you a friend?" But you look like you don't. You're not responding the way you should. But friend. No.
But he's caught behind glass. That's the other thing. It's like the weird selective ability for dogs to be a part of our world. Like they understand almost perfectly where your front yard is. They have like these weird, they just blend into your world. They understand what windows are. They know that they can't get through them, so they just stand there and bark at them, and they don't even ever try to like bang their head against the glass to get through it. They don't forget that glass is an invisible barrier, but they don't remember what the fucking cat is. They're just like so goddamn amazed that it's a cat.
Silverman had like a great theory about like a dog's perspective of an elevator. Like they've got to think it's a time machine. Like you go in, the doors open up, and now the furniture's different. What's going on here? All right, I must be 10 years in the future. And I was like, that's a fucking Pixar movie. You got to do that.
I wonder if they do that.
What's that movie called?
Up.
I wonder if they keep track of
It's called Pup in an Elevator, and the soundtrack is by Steven Tyler.
I wonder if they keep track of
Pup in an elevator
height and all that stuff. Like we would, if we didn't have certain advantages, we would think it was a time machine. But they're like, I'm going up 3 floors. I'm going up like 30 dog units. You know, like because all those stories about dogs that like they jump out a window and then they find their way home, and you know they're like always, they have like a little GPS in their head. So they're probably like, oh, I'm in a box and it's got no windows. I wish I had a window so I could stick my head out of it. What is up with that shit? Dogs, you put a cat in a car and the cat's like, God damn it, what the fuck is this? God damn it, get me out of here. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, I didn't want to be in this small a space involuntarily in the first place. Now it's moving? Are you out of your goddamn mind? I'm going to piss on your face if I can. Like, it's rare to find a cat that's like down with a joyride. They kind of either go catatonic or they just fucking like freak out. Dogs are just like, I can't believe they stick their head out the window. They're into
like
it. Why would you be into that?
It's like the world is throwing them a tennis ball.
They like Lolly will look out the window and just be like,
it's insane to me that they're into that.
Shit? What is going on here? It's like my legs aren't moving, but I'm running really fast. What is going on?
I can't believe they're just down with that.
Well, it's like if we were experiencing something that we just didn't understand and it just kept happening to us, we would be fascinated by it.
Yeah,
I would be.
Well, I know, but it's like it first and foremost, I agree with the cat. And the cats are smart too. Like cats never get used to it. They never come around and go like, then on the other hand, it's kind of cool to be a really fast cat, like and taste the wind. Like cats love running quickly, and cats love the world. Cats love to look at things. Like, but dogs are just like, look, man, they're just like, there's just a weird canine relationship with humans where they're just like, I trust
stimuli, like the wind in their face. Like it's a lot happening.
Yeah. Smells. Yeah, they're watching they're watching 5 channels at the same time.
So you wouldn't put a dog in Elon Musk's car out in outer space because there's no wind and there's no smells out there.
There's a bunch of radiation, which is data we're getting right now.
Would you put data out in space?
Sure, I would.
Data's already out in space.
Not anymore. The show's canceled.
Wow.
Oh, little mic drop.
Wow.
Rob is doing he's the Geppetto of mic drop. Mic drop.
It's a mic teabag.
That's how they do it in London.
That's how they drop the mic in London.
Like a teabag?
Yes. The Queen does it, and you will be able to get all of your pumpkins for free this evening.
My favorite part of that, of course, is the rift. What a queen would say that would provoke a mic drop, which turned out to be
Free pumpkins.
You won't be getting your free pumpkins.
You won't be getting any. You won't be getting taken advantage of.
I'm no world traveler. I'm no geopolitician. I don't know what's going on in England, but wow,
Brexit is really fucking.
Yeah, it's a whole Brexit thing.
Yeah, it's Brexit. You know,
There's been a whole gourd crisis